What's up? It's your boy Michael AFK. I got a goated for y'all today. Today's goated, I already know I'm finna get some shit for this when I say it. Hal Jordan, Green Lantern.
Oh my fuck. Nick, hold on. I don't exist in this conversation.
You got a problem with Green Lantern?
Yes, I have a problem with Green Lantern. When you take that ring off, he's useless as fuck.
Get closer to the mic over there so that
I have a problem with Green Lantern because he's fucking ass. Once that ring comes off, it's over.
But you gotta get the ring off first.
Okay.
You gotta get the ring off first. Let's start here. Let me go ahead.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm
not on team goated for Hal, but I will say he is technically like the second greatest Green Lantern of all time. And I will say outside of the ring, he is still technically a motherfucking pilot.
I mean,
exactly. I got you. I'm gonna go ahead and name some shit so we can go ahead and y'all can try to outwit this. So, Hal Jordan Green Lantern, up until John Stewart became a Green Lantern and Kyle Rayner became a Green Lantern, was the strongest Green Lantern because he had the most willpower. This dude could create constructs make constructs that were so hard that even the Guardians of Oa was like, this dude different. That's just one. Okay. Two, when he was at his apex, when he had the parallax inside of him, the fear demon, and Batman, Superman, all of them had to fight him. This nigga was running the ones and twos by himself against Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and whooping ass, bro. It took John Stewart pretty much becoming the greatest Green Lantern to defeat him. He beat Superman. He beat Batman. He beat Wonder Woman.
Here we go again.
No, he did. It's when he had the...
Do we have to fact check?
So go ahead and fact check.
Wait. We just admitted that Batman lost to Green Lantern.
He did. When he had the parallax demon inside of him.
Superman, yes or no? Because we got to fact check him.
Oh, yeah.
What about your phone?
No, because he be lying a lot.
No, I literally look. There was a time when he lost. I forgot who had died, but he was so grief. He was so grief-stricken, he recreated the fucking word.
So what comic was this supposed to be in?
I can't remember the name of the comic. You can look it up. Look up the comic when he reached. There was a time where it's on the fucking comic where he had multiple Green Lantern rings on his fingers, smiling. This nigga was a menace.
Okay. In Green Lantern number 64 by Ron Mars, Daryl Banks, and Mark Bright, after Hal confronts Kyle Rayner to take back his power ring, the Justice League intervenes. Surprisingly enough, Hal is able to take everyone out, most notably by knocking out Superman using a bomb he created using his ring.
Bow! What's up? What else you got to say? Okay. I can't remember the name of the comic. Thank you for pulling it up.
He finally told the truth for once.
Hold on. We gonna get back to this. I fucked up twice. Because I got shit mixed up in that area.
No.
I fucked up twice.
Now, what was you said about Batman? Who can defeat Batman? Green Lantern, right?
I said he can. He did.
Okay, so Green Lantern did.
Yeah, he beat Batman.
Iron Man can't.
Exactly.
Nobody else can beat Batman.
If we have 100 fights, right? If you ask me who will win more times than not with certain people, then yeah, that's what I'm gonna go by. But right now, I'm talking about Hal. Fuck these niggas. So with Hal Jordan,
But okay, I just want to clarify: Batman and Green Lantern have never gotten into an all-out fight.
Oh, okay, but he went against them when the Justice League came in attacking. He did beat him. He said all-out fight with just the two of them. All right. But it's there in that comic.
So nobody else in the universe but Green Lantern can be in.
I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. Don't try to put words in my mouth. So back to what I was saying about Hal.
So why is Hal to go over John Stewart?
Why is Hal to go over John Stewart? That's a good one. Not because I'm making my point for Hal. Let me go ahead and say this. Hal was, I think, Earth's first Green Lantern before they had Alan Scott, which was an old comic from way back in the day, and then they brought him back into the new continuity. But I'll give Hal the GOAT over John Stewart over the simple fact Hal be having some dope ass costumes. Let's just go ahead and get Hal got bitches. Let's go ahead and go to that real quick. Hal's a pilot.
Alan Scott was the first Green Lantern on Earth.
That's why I said if you go back to like Silver Age and all that type of stuff. But Hal, when they had redid Green Lantern Rebirth, they had named him, dubbed him as Earth's first Green Lantern. That's what I was going with. But back to what I was saying. Hal got bitches. Okay? Whether you want to go TV universe, comic universe, movie universe, you got motherfucking, he looked like, what's his goddamn name? Without cancer, by the way, he looked like goddamn
Deadpool because he is
Ryan Reynolds. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He don't got the cancer, so he looked good. Let's go ahead and go there. And he pulled bitches. Hal is a pilot, so without his ring, still got, some shit going for him, like some people don't. So drip wise, when he had that pilot outfit or when he going suited and booted up and all that type of shit, Hal got all the fixings as one of the goats of DC. He's been in almost every major crisis. In Blackest Night, he was fucking goated. In Crisis on Infinite Earth, he was goated. You know, you had a lot of people that was doing a lot of shit when that was going on. But Hal had to face the embodiment of death in Blackest Night. Because Blackest Night brought back all the DC people that had died up until that point.
So the embodiment, but not death itself. Good to know.
Sure. What's the Blackest Night? The guy over there. I forgot his name. I don't want to say death, but he's like a form of death. But yeah, sure.
About Noel?
Not Noel. You're talking about what's the name from Marvel? I'm talking about the guy who was over the Black Lanterns in DC. I forgot his name. But yes, it was an embodiment of death, but it wasn't death itself. That is true. But he did have to go against him. So let me say what I had to say. If Hal beats Superman, he can beat any one of the motherfuckers that you got over there on Marvel fucking fanboys.
The Black Hand.
Thank you, Black Hand. And
it's crazy. He come out of that motherfucker because he will take the powers of that.
He fought one of the embodiments of death. Noel is not dead.
Cool. But guess what?
He just said that anybody.
He exists outside of time.
He just said anybody.
We're not outside of time.
He said anybody.
Anybody we bring from Marvel, we bring that can beat. Just because he beat Superman.
Nah, because if Noah's to use a symbiote to get on him,
he gotta get on the
power of that motherfucker.
As long as he has the fucking lantern
he
ring
can copy the ring with a fucking one of his enemies.
As long as he has the ring on and has a green force field, they ain't touching this nigga.
Yeah, you know who doesn't need a ring?
The symbiote.
Everybody else.
Huh? What'd you say?
He said, guess who don't need a ring? Everybody else.
Iron Man needs suits. And Hal need a ring. So what?
Batman
needs to take a ring off in the suit.
I ain't doing this with these
I
guys.
just want to say, Hal, as great as Hal is, he can't beat John.
That's a good point. And I got nothing against that shit. Because I haven't read if they even ever went head to head. I think the only time they went head to head is when he had the Parallax Demon.
John has the strongest willpower
of all the Green Lanterns, yeah.
And the green ring runs off will.
Yeah. But I'm saying when it was John and a couple other people who had to go against him when he had the Parallax Demon inside of him. Because of he had a traumatic loss. And because he was trying to reshape the world, he's like, if I go and get as many Green Lantern rings as I can revive his bitch. I can revive my girl. So he went over there and killed a lot of the people. Got their rings. It's one of the dopest covers in comics ever of Hal smiling with each of his fingers covered in nothing but Green Lantern rings. That Hal is a fucking menace.
But is it safe to say that John is better than Hal?
John, singularly, with one ring, has the greatest. As the Green Lantern has the greatest willpower. But arguments can be made that Kyle Rayner is probably the top Lantern, period, because he's literally now, as of today, the embodiment of the emotional spectrum. He has everything in it.
So why the fuck did they fuck up the movie if he was actually supposed to be this good?
I don't know why they fucked up the movie.
The movie was.
I don't think the movie was ass. I think it was okay.
The suit wasn't even that bad.
The suit wasn't that bad.
Writing and a horrible script.
Yeah, but in the writing was horrible and the script was bad. But at the end of the day, they made best with what they had. I don't think the movie is the worst movie ever.
I would have had nothing to say if you just came out with John Stewart.
Because even Ryan Reynolds even says that was something.
But most of the time he says it's mostly because everybody shitted on him. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, when you watch that movie, of course, when you look at it, you're like, this could have been way better for what Hal has in the comics. Yeah. But they didn't use, like, one of my favorite quotes from Hal's dad when he was like, why do he said, oh, so people go to church to worship God. His dad says he believes that when people show up at the church, that it's really God worshiping them. It's one of the coldest fucking bars of when you hear a parent talk to their child about responsibility and all of that I ever fucking read. It was dope as shit. I can't remember the quote line for line, but that part he said, when people show up to church, it's God worshiping them. I thought that was a different way to fucking think. How? Five's a motherfucker. He's goated. He's beating Superman. Even though went head to head, he's being Batman, Wonder Woman, all of them niggas. He's being John, had all of the rings and everything.
Take all those rings away and let him fight Superman and find out what happens.
He basically tells me they gotta be Thanos to win, but okay.
How go?
And basically all I'm hearing is that let John have that same.
How go?
He's
yeah.
How go? How got? You should have seen him in the suit when he had the suit. Though, when he had the suit with all them rings, he was dripped out.
So,
how got bitches? How got the costume? How beat Superman? How go?
Quick question. Quick question. What bitches did Hal get?
Well, his bitch died, but
okay, so
because she was one of the legends of
love. What bitches did John get?
We're not talking about John. How go?
What bitches did John get?
How go?
John got Vixen. John got motherfucking what's that girl?
He got Hawk girl.
He had another girl that looked
How go? John go.
Artist.
So you know what that means, right? So you know what that means.
Yeah.
That
But once again, it sounds like John's the GOAT.
It sounds like John Stewart, right? It don't sound like
That's been this edition of GOATed. Y'all tell me what y'all think. How go? All right, y'all. Michael MK, deuces.